reporting on the Boring Fire Department. In 1946, a group of citizens formed the Volunteer Firemen's Protective Association. Orville Dove was elected chief of the volunteers, and Ray Noss was treasurer. Thus began the first formal organization of volunteers for the Boring Fire Protection District. This group, through donations and fundraisers, purchased two pieces of firefighting equipment: a 1946 high-pressure fog tank truck and a used 1956 Dodge pumper. Before 1946, the fire protection for the Boring area was provided by Grissom Fire Department or Clackamas County Fire Department District from Oregon City. Due to distance, a delay in response time was inevitable, and fire protection signified saving surrounding exposures from fire. The good saves for structure fires was just not part of the fire district's terminology. For these reasons, the insurance rating for the district was a Class 10, the poorest rating allowed, which is certainly doesn't justify it. Equipment and training became the priorities of the district, much as it is today, and in 1948, a 2,000-gallon tanker was purchased to provide a water supply for the two pumpers. In 1957, the district purchased its first SCBA so that it could begin phasing out the older, inefficient, and dangerous filter-type masks. The older 2,000-gallon tanker was replaced with a newer 1,600-gallon tanker. In 1967 was a year of change. The district hired its first full-time paid fire chief, Matt Shields, in October. Up to this date, the fire chief had been a volunteer and was often outside of the district, leaving the district without a chief much of the time. The volunteers donated a used panel check for use as a rescue unit. Until this time, the first aid and rescue equipment had been carried on either a pumper or in the chief's car. The volunteers began construction of the fire station Eagle Creek, once again financing the materials through donations. In January of 1971, the Fire Insurance Rating Bureau of Oregon re-rated the district's facilities. The result was an improved fire insurance rating of a Class 6 within 1,000 feet of a rated hydrant in the Boring Fire District, and in Class 8 in other areas of the district. The change was due to the innovative rural water supply procedure developed to meet the insurance ratings bureau requirements. This water procedure was adopted by departments throughout the state and was published in the National Fire Service magazine. The Boring Fire District is a special service district that provides fire rescue prevention services to the city of Damascus, as well as the unincorporated areas of Boring, Kelso, Hillsview, Barton, and Eagle Creek. Over 20,000 people live within the 64 square miles that the district serves. Currently, the fire district has 83 members, consisting of 18 career, 55 volunteer, 8 support, and 2 administrative personnel. There are 3 stations located in the district. The Boring Station houses 2 frontline engines and a rescue, 2 water tenders, a brush rig, squad, and several staff vehicles. The Damascus Station has an engine, rescue, and brush rig. In Eagle Creek, there is an engine, rescue, water tender, and a brush rig at the station. All this ensures they are able to respond to calls which were over 1,700 in 2008 and is currently at 1,392 this year. Boring Fire is also very active in the community. Some activities they are involved in include team teaching in the Great Schools Fire Safety Program, safety fairs with car seat inspections, community and school programs, and fire safety house displays. The community is very supportive of the fire district's activities throughout the year, some of which include smoke detectors, fire prevention, car seat, and Christmas basket programs. Doug Branch is the fire chief for the Boring Fire District, located south, where he has served as chief since 2004. He began his fire service career as a volunteer with the Staten Fire District in 1978, where he served in every position from firefighter to division chief. He served as assistant chief for 3 years with Staten Fire prior to accepting the same position with the Boring Fire District in 1996. The district also provides a CERT program, which focuses on increasing the level of safety for those who will be stepping forward to assist in the event of a disaster. CERT promotes a partnership between emergency services and the community members they serve. Emergency personnel train the citizens of the community who are then integrated into the emergency response for their area. Basic emergency response skills taught during CERT training enable CERT members to help themselves, their family, and their neighbors, thereby improving their ability to survive until additional assistance arrives. The training is designed not to encourage response, but to give those who would respond the tools and knowledge of how to do so safely. The district also has an Explorer program, which offers an opportunity for young people to experience firsthand the world of fire and emergency services. They have classes and drills that closely parallel to the training the firefighter recruits undergo. After having successfully met certain qualifications, explorers are allowed to sign up to work shifts with the career staff, helping with station and apparatus maintenance, as well as responding to calls. The post is occasionally activated as a group to assist the fire district with a large or extended operation. Several times a year, there are opportunities for the explorers to participate in public education at local grade schools. They can also assist in public service projects or community events such as distributing food and gift baskets at Christmas. After their first year in the post, elected explorers have the opportunity to assist in teaching explorer classes, developing leadership skills as officers, or furthering their education in fire or medical classes. Boring Fire District maintains a force of 60 to 80 volunteers. These volunteers commit to hundreds of hours of training, response, and public education. The training ranges from a state-rated firefighter with a first responder first aid to full apparatus operator and emergency medical technician intermediate level. Their response is over 1,500 fire and rescue calls per year. Public education consists of team teaching in district schools, community events, and safety information. Boring Fire District is currently seeking volunteer firefighters. Application packets are now available at all 3 of their stations and their website. Volunteers are essential to the success as an emergency service agency. It takes a willingness to work hard to achieve Boring Fire District's standards of excellence. There is a tremendous amount of commitment and dedication required. Ongoing training throughout the firefighter's career is essential. Volunteer members are expected to attain the same standards and skill levels as a full-time